I press toward the mark for the prize of the high calling of God in Christ Jesus. Philippians 3, verse 14. Short, athletic, and full of purposeful grit, Paul sounds like a runner with mud on his shoes and heaven in his sights. Let's unpack it and make it useful for today. What the verse says, simply, I press. Not a casual stroll, not a distracted jog, but effort under pressure. It's deliberate pushing. Toward the mark. There's a target, a direction, a finish line. It's specific. Not vague motion, but movement aimed somewhere. For the prize, there's a reward. Not the shallow kind, but a meaningful prize. The high calling of God in Christ Jesus. Living into God's purpose, relationship, and destiny for you through Christ. Why it matters now, we live in distraction-rich culture. Infinite apps, endless options, constant low-grade urgency. It's easy to drift, sampling 1,000 aims and achieving none. Paul recommends a focused pursuit, a life that narrows toward what truly matters. This verse doesn't promise ease, it promises direction and purpose. It's the spiritual equivalent of putting on running shoes and deciding today to actually run the race you were given. How to press toward the mark. Practical, not mystical, name your mark. Vague goals produce vague lives. Write down one clear aim for the next year that aligns with your faith and values. Spiritual, relational, or vocational. Break it into reps. Big goals need daily micro-habits. Want to deepen prayer life? Start with 5 minutes each morning. Want to reconcile a relationship? Commit to one courageous conversation this month. Practice press, not perfection. Pressure refines discipline. It doesn't require flawless performance. Keep moving when you miss a day. Don't quit because you tripped. Trim the noise. Remove 2 distractions that steal time from your mark. Social media apps, extra commitments, or worn-out schedules. Find a training partner. Paul ran with companions. Tell one friend about your aim and set weekly check-ins. Accountability turns intention into action. Celebrate small victories. Every rep counts. Celebrate consistency more than dramatic leaps. A short, modern example. You feel called to be a more present parent. Your mark. Start by setting a 30-minute device-free family time each evening. The rep. When work creeps in, press by shutting the laptop for that half hour. At week's end, note one specific kindness you did for a child and one story they shared. Proof you're moving toward the mark. A caution and a comfort. Caution. This verse isn't license for obsessive self-reliance. It's not push harder alone. The high calling is in Christ. Our pressing is empowered by grace, not solely by willpower. Comfort. If you stumble, grace is still there to pick you up, refocus you, and set you back on the path. A little encouragement. You don't need perfect pacing or brave bursts of heroism. You need steady pressing, small, faithful steps that point you forward. Think of Paul's words as a loving coach whispering, "Keep your eyes on the prize. One step, one rep, one faithful day at a time."